What is up, guys? Welcome back. Today I want to share basically how I raise 6 stars. Someone suggested that I do this because I probably haven't shared this with you guys like ever. Because I usually, when I'm making 6 stars where I'm on double EXP, I can't talk today. I'm fucked up again. Okay, I'm sorry, but um, I will try to make this video. So I used Trevor to farm Sharika because he's super OP and he can do this map. No, I used Trevor to farm Sharika because Sharika is really nice. It gives the most EXP and the most mana. If you sell the runes, like destroy runes actually sell for the most. So it gives the most EXP and the most mana out of all the maps. If you didn't know this, the further you go, like Garen being the first map and Sharika being the last map, Garen gives the least amount of EXP and mana, and Sharika gives the most. So when you try to farm as far as possible, if you have a strong water rep, you might want to farm Feynman because that's pretty far. It's like one of the last maps. If you have a strong wind rep, you can farm Iden. If you have anything basic, you go back to Tamer because Tamer's like super easy. And if you have like a super strong it doesn't matter. Most reps that farm this map are like fire. You use that fire rep and farm Sharika 1. And this rune actually, like, it's only a 3-star flat rune, white rune, and it actually sells for 3k. So I'll talk to you later. So that's like one of the things I do. I just farm Sharika, and if I'm like super serious, if I wanna just get as much done as possible, then I actually take Veramos and I go into Tamer, and Veramos does Tamer a lot faster. For the sake of video, I won't show this because everyone has seen Tamer farming before. And another thing I do is I actually use my unknown scrolls. So for free-to-play players, unknown scrolls are like super valuable. Some of you might not understand this, but unknown scrolls are my main source of fodder. If I didn't have unknown scrolls, I'd probably be still be back at, I don't know, trying to clear TOA normal or something like that. I would probably still be there, but maybe I probably would have just finished making my Giants B10 team if I didn't have all these unknown scrolls to make fodders with, and I only had Mystic scrolls to fodder. Then I would be pretty behind. But thankfully, we have these unknown scrolls as free-to-play players to make more fodder and get more EXP. So what I usually do is I summon these scrolls until there are 100, because you can't get over 100. And what I actually do is if I have more than if I have more than 200 scrolls, what I do is I take a 1-star. So I usually take this one's already maxed out. So I usually take like one of these 1-stars, and I just feed them a bunch of other 1-stars until they're maxed out, and then I make them into 2-stars, and then I can use those 2-stars to to take those 2-stars into the map and then farm them up and then make them into 3-stars and use 3-stars and so forth until I make a 6-star. So if I have less than 100 scrolls, I actually don't do this. I take these fodders, like 1-star fodders, these like level 1-star fodders, and I actually go into the map and I farm them until they're max level, and then I use like one other 1-star fodder to make them into 2-stars. This way I only need 2 1-star fodders, basically like 2 scrolls. If I have like the worst luck in the world, I only summon 1-stars from unknown scrolls. I only need 2 scrolls to make 1 2-star fodder, and technically like 4 scrolls to make a 3-star. Wait, my math is bad. 6 scrolls to make a 3-star? Okay, I'm bad at math. Don't judge me on that. So what I also do is I make sure my arena never fills out. At the beginning of the week, I usually use WXP like during the middle of the week, never at the end of the week, or sometimes at the beginning of the week. And I use like a really weak defense to lower my rating and stuff. So I have like Camilla solo defense, and it lowers my rating back to fighter. And Conqueror, I might not be able to do this. Like I probably won't be able to auto every single team, but at Fighter 3, like it's pretty easy. You can just throw your defense team into their defense team, and then you just auto them, and because like you're supposed to be higher ranked, that's why your runes are better. So you just do this, and until until you beat them, and then this way you won't waste your arena invites. I see a lot of people wasting their arena invites. Like I see my friends' accounts, sometimes their arena invites are maxed out, and yeah, recently a friend of mine, like we were talking about the glory buildings, and how I almost maxed like most of them out, and he's still like he only has like a few leveled up, and like none of them maxed out. I'll show you my glory buildings in a second, but basically I've been playing this game for a year, and I have never like the only time I would ever let my arena invite fill up is if I'm asleep. So my arena invite never fills up when I'm awake. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. There was one time it filled up when I was trying to rush TOA and stuff. You guys might have seen that. But like it never fills up. My point is it never fills up, and I never let it fill up, and that's why I get so much glory. And this is gonna take forever to kill. Stupid arenas, they're like coming back in the meta somehow. They're crazy stall teams. Like Guardian people are starting to use them. It all started in Asia, and then like all the global Guardians are like looking down on that. They're like you scrub arena user, and but some of them now are like, okay, if you can't beat them, join them, you know. So kind of makes me regret foddering my arena. I foddered like a 5-star max level, max skilled arena back in the day, like a long time ago, to 6-star my zinc when my inventory filled out. I was like, okay. I actually did on videos, like in a really old video where I 6-star zinc. I was like, okay, I probably would never need to use this arena again, so I foddered her. But now arena's coming back, so make sure you don't fodder anything. If you already get a 5-star max level, might as well just keep it in your inventory. It's only like one more slot. If you need a 5-star to make a 6-star, you can always make a new one. So it's always safer that way. If you thought they were useful enough to make them 5-star max level and like max out their skills and stuff, you might not want to feed them. Just something I learned. So that's basically it. I was gonna show my glory buildings. So I have like all these basic like energy and mana ones maxed out. I have the guard stone. I have the crystal rock maxed out. Even the tower ones. I have the tower ones maxed out. I have all the defensive stats like the HP and defense maxed out. I have the speed maxed out. Oh crap! I just bit my tongue. I have the Arcane Towers attack speed maxed out as well. So I have all the tower ones, all the defensive stats, the speed one maxed out, all the mana and energy ones maxed out, and now I'm starting to work on the attack stats, which is because I didn't really go for arena early on. That's why I maxed out the defensive stats first for TOA and stuff. And now I'm trying to max out like crit damage. I'm like one level away, and I need to work on all these other buildings as well. Someone suggested that you probably shouldn't do this one at a time, but it doesn't really matter because I always get so much glory because I waste my arena invites. I'll probably max these out in a few months or something like that. Like I'll pretty much have every single glory building in a few months, and I can start using my glory for scrolls. And after I run out of glory for scrolls, I will start using glory for unknown scrolls, and I can get more fodder and make more 6-stars. Win-win. Alright, so that's pretty much it. That's basically my day of double EXP, how I use my EXP and farm fodders and stuff. Hope you guys learned something. I know this is nothing new, this is just old information, but not everyone knows every single one of these tips. So, and don't let me tell you how to play the game. You decide yourself. Like if you don't have time to do arena, it's fine. Like I know not everyone has time to have a tablet beside them like 24/7 to farm everything like all the time, but I do. That's why I don't waste my arena invites, and that's basically it. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Happy summoning and peace out.